What are you doing down there? Adam, haven't you gone yet? You should be back already.
I'm going, I'm leaving, I'm on my way.
Why are you taking your bike? The store's only a block away.
Mom, what am I supposed to get again?
1 quart of milk. Do you have to take the dog?
I promised him.
All right. Watch out for the trucks. Come straight home. Thank you, Adam.
Hear that? Maybe they're blasting rocks.
Hey, kid.
What?
Down here.
Down where?
I'm under the wheel.
I don't see anybody.
Now you're on my head.
Whose head?
Mine. Rocco. Just call me Rocco.
Rocco?
Do me a favor, kid. Lend me your bike. I gotta get going.
Going where?
Home. Under the crust.
What crust?
The crust. You know, the outside shell of the earth. Hey, take a look down that hole, huh? It goes way, way under. So long!
My bike!
Don't worry, kid. I'm just borrowing it.
Follow that rock, Bones. Bones, stop it, Bones. Bones, you can't eat those things.
Those things are called stalactites.
Listen.
Sometimes called dripstones.
It's that talking rock.
They're stone icicles, formed by dripping groundwater.
Where's my bike?
Kid, do me a favor, huh? I need a little help pedaling. Which way you going?
Do you know the way back?
I know this planet inside out. Hey, lift me up and let me steer. We're gonna take a ride you'll never forget. You stick with me, kid. Rocco the Rover won't steer you wrong. Just call me Rocco the Rover, with a heart made of gold. And I ramble like a rolling stone. I know a shortcut out. It's a secret hidden trail of my own. Yeah. Well, we take the midnight ride down the rock bottom road. Bump, dee bump, dee bump, bump, bump. You got nothing to fear, kid. I mean, as long as I'm here. Just keep pumping those pedals and I'll steer you clear. Low bridge, ring out. Down a rock bottom road. I can tell by your breath that you're scared half to death. But I bet you'd never guess where we are. Now, if the earth is like an apple, we're riding in a skin. And we still haven't traveled very far. Midnight ride down a rock bottom road. Bump, dee bump, dee bump, bump, bump. Shh. I hear Mother Nature making stew. She's baking gobs and gobs of gassy goo. She's gonna flip her lid. You better watch it, kid. There she blows. Yeah, you dig it? I know you're in a hurry, but I told you not to worry. I can tell you'd like to see a whole lot more. Bet you a nickel to a dime, I can guess we're far to time. Stash the bones of a dusty dinosaur. Yay! On a midnight ride down a rock bottom road. Bump, dee bump, dee bump, bump, bump. Bump. Come on, kid. Hang in there now. Sweet. That's okay, kid. Can you make it a little faster?
Something's wrong with my back wheel. It's wobbly.
Well, it's pressure, kid. Shoving and pushing, pushing and shoving.
We're going sideways.
Well, it's not my fault. It's the Earth's fault. Fault of the Earth.
What do you mean?
Oh, fault is a crack in the crustal rocks. Here, look up there. You see? Those deep rock layers, they're bending like dough. Now hold on for the break. It's a little old earthquake. Do you feel the tingle of those waves? Squeezing and rolling. Oh, I love it.
You love it, but I can't pedal.
Keep it moving, kid. We're being chased by a new river.
I'm trying.
You see, when the rock shifted, the underground water, well, it just flushed. The quake is changing the plumbing.
Up here, Rocco.
Thanks, kid.
How often do earthquakes happen?
About 1 million times a year. Most of them take place under the oceans.
What's the jingling?
Well, salt crystals are forming.
Regular salt?
No, salt is the most plentiful mineral on Earth. Well, look at the oceans. When the water dries up, you get salt. Tiny crystals. Once those crazy crystals start to grow, you can't tell what'll happen. You better get your dog, kid. and break it up.
Thanks, Rocco. Are we almost back home?
We're getting there, kid. Hey, this canyon looks familiar. I used to live on this strata. Here's my old bedrock. My old rock tribe. We haven't seen each other for almost 50 million years.
It's Rocco.
Rocco.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Changed a bit.
Haven't seen you since you were a pebble.
Oh, I remember.
Sit
Oh. Say hello to my folks. Mr. Igneous, Mrs. Sedimentary, Miss Metamorphic, Uncle Iggy, Aunt Sadie, Cousin Meta.
This is Bones.
How are you, Uncle Igneous?
It's mean. It's hard to be a rock. I was born in a river fire. I was weaned on steam and heat. I burned my way through solid rock to cheat the crowded street. I pushed and I shoved to bust the crust to meet the mountain top. Blast was heard for miles and around. Zoom, plop. Uncle Igneous is my name. Taught Rocco all he knows, and that's the truth. I'm as pushy as a groundhog, and as hard as a possum's tooth. Now I was stone cold up on that mountain, and wind and rain beating holes in my head. Then Old Man River came and carried me home. Now I'm back in my underground bed. Uncle Igneous is my name. Taught Rocco all he knows, and that's the truth. I'm as pushy as a groundhog, and hard as a possum's tooth. Iggy, Uncle Igneous. Uncle Igneous is my name.
Rocks in my head, mud in my eyes, bones in my bed, rain makes me cry. Don't talk about rivers, they give me the shivers. Seldom have I seen a sadder Sadie, so sedimentary. Dirt in my ear, sand on my back, year after year. Oh, another crack. Don't talk about rivers, they give me the shivers. Seldom have I seen a sadder Sadie.
I'm your cousin, metamorphic. How am I doing? Almost perfect. If you'd rather call me Meta, I can change from what I am to something better. First I'm limestone, I keep changing into marble. I keep changing. When I'm sandstone, I keep changing into quartz. I do all sorts of rearranging. Many times I've changed and made me into jet or jade. I'm switching constantly of late from certain kinds of shale to slate. Uncle Iggy and Aunt Sadie sometimes wonder if I'll ever be a lady. But I tell them, Cousin Meta always changes into something that is better.
Who dares enter the tomb of the earth?
I can't find Bones, Rocco.
So long, folks. I'm gonna look for a dog.
He must have sniffed a bone or something.
That's it. The fossil graveyard.
What's a fossil?
Buried remains in rocks.
Remains of what?
Dead plants and animals.
They look like seashells.
Oh, they could be old clams, old pine cones, or even dinosaurs.
Who dares enter the tomb of the earth?
Shh. Oh, it's the Earl of Limestone.
Speak, speak of endless time, of the ancient ages. Speak of the baffling birth of the planet Earth.
Have you seen a little gray dog?
He speaks to me of dogs. Speaking of dogs, a little gray one came upon yonder sand, sniffing.
He's not there.
Nay, he slid back into the whirling sands of time.
I gotta find him.
Nay, I say, you must first turn around. You must then go backwards, backwards to the very beginnings of Earth time.
I'm not going back to any beginning.
Be strong. You're a rock, Rocco. There's something looking at us.
Those rocks, they're all Precambrian rocks. I once knew one 3 billion years old. Pardon me, gentlemen. Can you tell me where we are, sir? Oh, boy. Now, I'll ask their father. Have you seen a little gray dog, sir? I give up.
Something's pushing up.
Rising mountains. That's called uplift. Could be the Adirondacks. Come on. If we're lucky, we'll get a ride to where life began. Uh-huh. This is it. The Paleozoic age.
Paleozo what?
Paleozoic. Lots of water. Lots of fish. Life began in the water. That was maybe 500 million years ago.
Hear that? It's Bones. He's over there.
Hey, now he's chewing on fossil rocks. Hey, don't you ever feed that dog?
What fireworks?
There's more than one way to make a mountain, kid. This is a volcanic mountain, and it's a new age. It started 200 million years ago. The Mesozoic.
The whatozoic?
Meso. The age of the dinosaurs.
Bones! Bones!
Oh, don't mind me, kid. Save the dog. Saved by the Rockies. We're heading for the Cenozoic age. That's your age. Age of man.
I'm freezing.
Get on your bike. The Ice Age is coming.
Bones!
Go south. Migrate. You better migrate or you won't survive. Faster, Adam. You gotta catch up with the present.
Bones, we gotta go home.
Your father's looking for you.
Adam, where have you been? Dinner's ready. Did you bring the milk?
Sorry, Mom, I forgot.
Can't you remember anything?
I remember stalactite, igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic, Paleozoic, Mesozoic, Cenozoic.
I can tell by your breath that you're scared half to death. But I bet you'd never guess where we are. Now, if the earth is like an apple, we're riding in a skin. And we still haven't traveled very far. Midnight ride down a rock-bottom road. Bumpty, bumpty, bump, bump, bump. I know you're in a hurry, but I told you not to worry. I can tell you'd like to see a whole lot more. Bet you a nickel to a dime, I can guess we're Father Time. Stash the bones of a dusty dinosaur.